Oh, dude. Okay, all right, what's up, guys? So first, I guess this video is basically going to go through what I feel like are kind of the keys to grabbing a good night's sleep in the backcountry. I know sleep is a big issue for a lot of people. I don't know if it's just being away from your home environment, if it's the elevation. Not sure what it is. I really, I'm very lucky in that I don't have trouble sleeping in the backcountry. I feel like if I did it right, I work my tail off to get in to where I'm camped at, and I'm usually pretty tired at the end of the day. But these are just some of the keys that I feel like are kind of like a requirement, or at least they help me get well rested every night before I head out on the next day's hunt. Number one, I'm just going to start from the bottom. You know, a comfortable sleep system is obviously very important. A pad that is not deflated is very important. So talking about the ground tarp, number one, you know I used to do it wrong. I used to run just a cheap sill, nylon, whatever, for a ground tarp. And you'll notice if you ever take like a sill ground tarp and just run your hands across it, you know, get into an area where there's a bunch of pine needles or, you know, sharp rocks or whatever, and run your hand across it, you know, you can feel those things poke through. Well, those are going to get you at some point. They're going to come through and grab your pad and put a little hole in it. Usually a pinhole that's really hard to find, and then you're miserable and you don't get much rest at all because your pad's flat. So I would highly recommend starting with a quality ground tarp, something thick. I run this Tyvek. This thing is old. I've had it for, I don't know, 5-6 years or so. And it's just thick enough that I'm still willing to pack it. I want to say it's like 7 ounces, so it's not super lightweight, but it does the job. You know, it keeps the moisture from coming out underneath and getting up from the bottom, and then it just keeps the pad from popping, which is the most important. As far as the pad goes, you know, maintaining heat is important. So getting a pad that's got a decent R value to it, I'm super lucky. I can get away with an R value of like 3.5 and up. This particular pad is a 4.5 R value. It's NeoAir X-Lite. Very lightweight pad. I think it's 15 ounces. And I have had just really good luck with it. And it's got an R value to it that, you know, obviously if you're out in the late season temps, it's going to really help you out. Next, a bag. Whatever sleeping bag that suits you. I pretty much always run a 15 degree. I keep it simple. One bag will kind of do it all for me. 15 degree down bag. I prefer down for a few reasons. Obviously packability. Synthetics aren't going to pack down as small, and I just feel clammy in a synthetic. Now synthetics are great in certain environments, you know, maybe where the humidity is just ridiculous and you're up in Alaska or whatever, but most places I'm running a down bag. I just sleep better in a down bag. And I go with the 15 degree. Even if I'm down in the 0 temps, I just adjust with keeping my puffy jacket on, puffy pants, whatever. I'm just not one that gets cold in my bag generally, and a 15 degree suits me for pretty much all occasions. A good pillow. This is something that I skimped on forever. I just always like wadded something up, kind of crammed it under my head. Usually in the morning, it's somewhere in the tent and not where it's supposed to be. So last few years, you know, I've gone a little higher end with my pillow. I found this, I've tried all the, you know, the blow up pillows, and those just don't work for me. I'm fighting them all night long, and they're just not that comfortable. So it can cost you sleep if you don't have a good pillow. This little Hyperlight, it's a stuffed sack, basically. You can turn it inside out, and it's Dyneema on both sides. But then I've got this fleece on one side as well, so that's where my face goes. So this has been a really good pillow. I just cram whatever clothes I have in my pack that I'm not using in here. Generally, it's like my puffy jacket. And now I've got a really nice pillow. If you've got a bag that's got a hood on it, this snugs right up in there very well. and it's always where it's supposed to be, and it's comfortable and soft. So real simple, but a real good system for me. I think next key is going to bed with a full belly and warm. You know, you don't want to be shivering. You don't want your toes to be numb as you go to sleep if you don't have to. I think getting a good night's sleep, I've noticed, I crash when I bring my stove at the end of the day, especially late season, and I just get this tent ripping hot. You know, I'm usually eating a meal right before I go to bed so that, you know, my body's digesting it. And you stay warmer. Let your body do that, and that it's like an internal flame. It just keeps you warmer. And then just falling asleep to a hot fire really helps. You know, make sure everything, you know, as far as toes are concerned, that's usually the biggest offender, is warm, so you're not sticking them in the bag when they're frozen. So that's another key for me. I sleep really, really well when I bring a stove. Prior to having a stove, you know, you go to bed and sometimes it takes you a little while because you're still frozen at the end of the day. I'd say for some guys, you know, a sleep aid is important. Some folks love melatonin. You know, it works great for them. Doesn't work great for me. Well, it does. It just works probably too good for me. Knocks me out. And sometimes I don't sleep through the night. So I just do, it's like a sleep gummy. It's just kind of like a sleep aid. It's got some herbs to it. If I need it. I don't take them very often. But if I do struggle at all to, you know, get right to sleep, I take a couple of those gummies and then it knocks me out. I would say if you have a partner that snores, that can definitely be cause for a disastrous sleep. Earplugs, really easy. We all have them, you know, unless you're on an archery hunt, you might want to pack them. But if you're on a rifle hunt, generally you'll have plugs. I've got these little radiants on my bino pack. They're always there. So, you know, if my hunting buddy is just sawing logs, I can put those in and not be awake all night. So pretty simple, real simple system for me. It works for me. You know, I think where sleep is important, it's always important, but I think those extended trips where you're looking at, you know, being energized on the second half of your 10-day trip, I mean, you got to have it. You know, if you're not getting good sleep every night, you're going to be struggling. You're going to be bonking. So, real simple. That's my system that works for me as far as backcountry sleep.